My ear tall. Hey everybody, this is Josh from Broken Acre Farm. Hopefully you can see me. Here to finish part 2 of the death to cedar trees, or the demise of the cedar trees, or something along those lines. As I said before, cedar trees carry cedar rust and fire blight, both of which affect my apple trees. You can already see some of the leaves are turning yellow on the apple trees because they've been affected by it. So, I mean, it's a little late this year, but I'm going to get rid of these trees as best I can. I toppled a couple more back in the corner where you can't see over there, and that wasn't as good a spot to watch, so I didn't film that. But you can see a log laying over there. I can already talk to the camera better because I tend to face away. Anyway, got the chainsaw running again. Back by the trigger assembly, between the trigger and the throttle and everything, there's a little plastic bar that controls the choke, has the electrical contact for that, and it goes across. Somewhere, somehow, a screw that doesn't belong to the chainsaw got in there and was perfectly sized to slip between the trigger and the housing underneath that, so you can't see it until I fully took apart the entire assembly there. I've looked at every exploded diagram. I cannot find that screw. It's just a little set screw type, so don't know. It's been running when I cut those trees down, mostly stalled on me a couple times. So, well, we're gonna give this a go, and hopefully we can get these down pretty good. I want to get these down as soon as the stumps leveled off today, if at all possible. I know of a stump guy here who's got a good stump grinder who does it on the weekends. So once I get these down, hopefully he'll give me a call. He's an acquaintance of an acquaintance, or friend of an acquaintance, or somebody who knows somebody who knows me. It's all the same thing, but anyway, see if I can get the chainsaw. Are you not entertained? Wondering, I'm cutting roughly 14-foot logs. Not because of any particular reason, but more than 12. It gives me some room to screw up or somebody to screw up. I don't know if I'll ever do anything with them, but so the goal now is going to be push those two big logs over where I limbed them on the other side, let them roll that way, finish limbing them, get them out of the way, drag the rest, maybe cut it again, because those are pretty big. But let's go move some limbs around, shall we? Cup holders. That's all I was really doing there. You can see where all the spring pressure was in those limbs that were underneath it. So when I roll it off of that, now there's no spring pressure. So I can chop them off fairly easily. It shouldn't roll. Hopefully it'll roll away from me. About to find out. Come on, guys, let's see if we can get these logs moved. I think I can pick them up. They're not that heavy. I just have to be careful I don't have any counterweight. It's a bad thing. A bunch more chainsaw and stuff. I don't think you really want to watch that. You don't need to watch that. You saw us do it the other day. So I'm going to get a bunch of this up. I'll come back when I've got cleaned up and see if I can get some of these stumps out and everything. See you in a little bit. Hopefully it'll all be cleaned up. Hey everybody, back again. So, my chainsaw's acting up a little bit. I did get the big trees cut down. I'll walk around there and show you in a second. Just wanted to show you, I collected some of the cedar logs because, I don't know, I ain't figured out what I'm going to do with them yet, but I hate to lose them and somebody else might want them. So I got 2 really decent ones, 2 kind of smaller ones. Might see if I can find a sawmill who can turn them into some sort of rough cut cedar. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll get one of those little chainsaw mill. You know, I don't know how well that would work with this knotty ass wood, or knotty wood. You know how well that would work with this knotty wood. So, anyway, we'll see how that goes. And if you're wondering how I got it around here, it's like the other day when we were dragging the branches off, I would hook them to the 3-point hitch attachment that has a loop on it with the chain I got right here, and just lift them up, the end up, and then drag them, and then throw them up there with the forklifts. So, that's all there is to it. Alright, well, I tried it again, the chainsaw. What happens is it will run for a few seconds, and then I'll get about that much of a cut into it, maybe half an inch, and then it stalls out. Don't know, maybe it's me. It's throwing some really fine wood chips, which is not interesting, which is good, not good either. Maybe I need to do some more, change my sharpening, do some better sharpening. But I got rid of this one, which is the big one that was still here from last time. Those 2 are still here. I'll see if the gentleman that does stumps will get rid of these bigger chunks and then grind up the stumps, and plus some other stumps I have. But that is all of the cedar trees. I cut one down over by the pile. You can see it leaning on the top. There's one down over there. There's 2 that are back in there that are I cut and they fell over, but they're just hanging out. There's one right back there, It's still there, but it would fall into the field, and with the chainsaw acting up, I don't want to get too crazy, so I have to take chainsaw to somebody who knows what they're doing, not me. And yes, I have changed shirts and hat. It is the same day though. I'm just sweaty. It's kind of hot. It's not very hot, but when I get out here working it, I get sweaty, get nasty. Anyway, so trees are gone. Hopefully the stumps will get gone before too long. Everything's pretty good. Now I have space for, I counted correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 9 more apples. I'll probably put some space between, split some space between where the cedars were and between where the cedars were and the other set of apples, plus replace one that's missing right there. I'll have to see what I'm going to get. Anyway, hopefully you enjoy the video. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. As a quick PS to the tree video, that little screw I was talking about I found in the chainsaw, figured out what that was. It is called a vent plug or something. It is a grub screw that goes into the vent, which disintegrated when I took it apart. Apparently I need to get a new one, vent hose. I don't think that's the problem with the chainsaw. I think there's a fuel leak or something like that, but like I said, I'll have somebody look at it, get it put together, back fully rebuilt or whatever, cleaned up, probably yelled at for it being a mess. But anyway, thanks again. Have a good one.